A project Self-Care Pathways to Sean's Healthy Life begins by focusing on the realities that shape Sean's everyday life, his irregular routine, the constant balancing between work, care, and parenting, and how these pressures make it difficult for him to stay active, eat well, and feel connected. Methodologically, we combined routine study, VR exploration of Sean's home, testimonial videos of hemodialysis, literature review, FDA guidelines, empathy mapping, and 3D modeling to understand both his functional and emotional needs.
Here, through mapping, we have tried to understand Sean's daily lifestyle and healthcare routines. He returns home from the night shift exhausted, drops his daughter at the school, and before eating, he checks his blood glucose level. Tired from the work, he often relies on the processed milk to get through the day. After eating, he takes a short nap to recover, and when he wakes up, he checks his blood glucose level again before doing any other activities. He freshens up, takes his medication, whatever he needs for the day, and begins his hemodialysis process while watching the TV, prepares his next meal, and heads back for another night shift.
With understanding of his current living condition and daily routine, our aim is to understand how the space and rhythm of Sean's home affect his emotional and cognitive experience of chronic illness.
In the methodology part, we studied what is obesity, diabetes, diabetic nephropathy. Also, we analyzed how the physically, emotionally, and spatially factor would cause those diseases, and we have an initial idea about how to control weight, how to control blood glucose, and how to manage diabetic nephropathy based on the methodology.
As home hemodialysis is a critical part of Sean's life, we dive into understanding what is hemodialysis, what are the spatial requirements and reality in Sean's life. Where the machine is in the middle of dialysis supply boxes, the stacked 3-month dialysis supplies, the kitchen faucet is used for dialysis, and the cluttered space for machine. We also looked into what the procedure looked like, where a person has to remember each and every step to do dialysis and to understand what does it mean in Sean's daily life when he's already exhausted with night shift and then to do dialysis. Which lead us to research about the emotional experience that says most of the patients undergoing dialysis experience moderate to high level of stress, largely due to the physical, emotional, environmental, and social factors.
Another research we made is how to self-care physically, maintain a healthy lifestyle, monitor health regularly, and manage stress and maintain hygiene will be helpful. We also studied how to do self-care mentally, which include maintain emotional balance, build supportive relationships, and manage stress and seek help when needed. So why are we doing self-care? This following part shows the constant cognitive load makes healthy behavior harder. For Sean, self-care is not optional, it is continuous survival work.
With research and understanding, we conclude the hypothesis the spatial and temporal condition of Sean's home are reorganized into a care corner, where all his medical routines come together into a clear and predictable way. Then the self-care can shift from stress and cognitive overload to a reduced stress, greater consistency, more emotional presence for his daughter, and healthier eating decisions. To achieve the expected outcome, we identify potential micro-scenarios that shape Sean's daily life, followed by design strategies.
For the now solution, which will focus on reorganizing current environment, first scenario happens in dialysis supply storage area. We designed a life rack. It's a wooden cabinet, organized dialysis supplies neatly with openings for medical tools storage, integrating seamlessly into the home interior. More details include setting openings on the countertop for easier cleaning and reusing boxes for his daughter's play. Second scenario is focusing on kitchen part. On the back of the left rack, we add more storage room for kitchenware and hang healthy recipes and nutrition tips to encourage better eating habits. More details include an interactive board to help communication between him and his daughter and add visual connection from kitchen to living room. Third scenario is focusing on data visualization, using a data board to check his daily medical tasks, creating a subtle interaction between him and his daughter. The board is placed where he originally takes his measurements, respecting his daily routine. The near condition focuses on addressing the spatial layout to integrative medical care with daily living. First, we moved the left rack to the entrance to make unloading boxes easier, and added a curtain to protect his privacy and maintain dignity when guests visit. Second, we reorganized the restroom area and added a room for his daughter to keep her privacy. The far condition focuses on adding an integrated digital screen to help with future self-care. Changing the data board to a digital version makes checking his health data more convenient. Installing a large interactive screens in the living room encourages more movements and tracks his sanitary time. A calmer, more organized, secure corner makes Sean's self-care easier, lighter, and more dignified, giving him more energy for his daughter and healthier daily habits.